Welcome to JB Book Reviews, where we explore books that shape the mind of modern leaders. Today's book is a masterpiece that blends psychology, leadership, and personal mastery. The Psychology of Leadership by Sébastien Page. This is not just another leadership book. It is a roadmap for understanding the mental game behind influence, resilience, and human motivation, and how great leaders lead both themselves and their teams from the inside out. Sébastien Page is not your typical leadership guru. He is the Chief Investment Officer at T. Rowe Price, a global finance leader with decades of real-world experience leading high-stakes teams. But what is fascinating is how he approaches leadership through psychology, drawing insights from positive psychology, sports psychology, and personality psychology. Page brings together cutting-edge research with stories from everyday life and sports. His message: leadership is not about authority. It is about mastering your mindset, reading people, and creating the conditions where human potential can thrive. The book is built around 18 timeless principles, divided into 3 parts. Part 1: setting long-term goals where leadership begins with purpose. Part 2: executing those goals, where persistence and clarity are tested. Part 3: unleashing personal psychology, where we master the inner game. These are not abstract theories. They are deeply human lessons drawn from live experience. For instance, one chapter says, "Don't die on Everest." Powerful metaphor reminding us not to fixate so hard on the summit that we lose sight of people, ethics, or on our own well-being along the way. Another, think about death. A startling invitation to zoom out, to see what truly matters, to lead from a place of perspective, not pressure. Page identifies the invisible barriers that stop good leaders from becoming great. He warns against goals-induced blindness, the obsession with targets that blinds us to purpose. He redefines success, not as winning, but as engagement, meaning, and growth. He explored the big 5 personality traits: extroversion, agreeableness, openness, consciousness, and neuroticism, and shows how understanding these helps you lead individuals and teams with empathy and precision. And throughout, he repeats one essential truth: put on your oxygen mask before helping others. True leadership begins with self-leadership. What makes the Psychology of Leadership stand out is its fresh psychological framing. Unlike traditional leadership manuals filled with checklists and buzzwords, this book explores the inner architecture of leadership: mindset, resilience, motivation, and meaning. It is witty, research-driven, yet deeply relatable. You will find lessons from sports, business, and life itself, and you will recognize yourself in its pages. For every CEO, team leader, entrepreneur, or educator, it is a reminder that leading others starts with leading the self. Because leadership is not a position, it is a psychological practice. Here's what makes this book a must-read. It brings a new lens to leadership, grounded in science, not slogan. It is written in a conversational tone, full of real-life stories and humor. It balances self-leadership and team leadership beautifully, and it offers practical insights, tools you can apply instantly. From rethinking goals to managing stress, from understanding personalities to cultivating habits, each of the 18 principles move you closer to mastery of yourself and others. In a world obsessed with performance, Sébastien Page reminds us that leadership is not about speed or size. It is about depth. It is about how well you understand yourself, how authentically you connect with others, and how resiliently you stay aligned with purpose. So, if you are ready to explain the psychology behind leadership, pick up the psychology of leadership. It will not only make you a better leader, it will make you a wiser human being. This is JB Book Reviews, where leadership meets reflection. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights that expand your leadership mind. Until next time, lead with clarity, lead with compassion, and lead from within.